This install shouldn't take more than maybe 5 minutes to assemble this display. Once you've got your box flat on the floor, you can cut a couple of straps that are locating it in place. For the purposes of this video, all of these components are not packed in the foam, right? But there will be a lot more foam wrapping these things to protect the shelves and to protect all the wood pieces whenever they're in transit. Okay, so we can start unpacking our components. These boxes here are just extra filler, right, to protect the pieces. We've got the final ribbon that'll go around the outside of the display. And the only tool needed is going to be this screwdriver, along with this one screw that is not pre-assembled. The other 3 screws that we'll have to take out are already in the display. So we'll back them out and we'll put them back on whenever it's time to put our ribbon on. What I'll do is I'll take this component right here. This is the top tier, top shelf support. And what I'll do is I'll slide these 2 pieces together. You can see we've got everything labeled. So this has got a B here and it's got a B right here. So what we need to do is we need to slip these 2 pieces together. Okay, just gently slide them together. And if everything's installed correctly, those 2 Bs are going to be side by side, nicely aligned. Okay. Take out our header. And our last 2 pieces are the main body. We'll just get those out. Okay, so the same thing that we just did for that top cross, we're going to do for this one as well. So if you look here, we have an F, and on this piece, we also have an F. So we need to orient these 2 pieces so whenever they're assembled, those Fs will align. So same thing, these 2 pieces they're a little weightier, they're the largest pieces and the heaviest pieces. But they slide together nicely. And as before, if everything's aligned correctly, you've got 2 Fs there that are lined up with each other as well. So now we move to our bottom shelf. So our bottom shelf also has a corresponding E. And if you search around on the platform support, you're going to have an E as well. So we need to make sure that we're going to align those pieces. So E and E. So square everything up. And gently and level, slide that down until the pieces are aligned. So then we move to our middle shelf. Our middle shelf has a D on this support. And our mid-size shelf also has a D. So we want to take those Ds and carefully align those pieces as well. There we go. When they're locked in, everything is nice and tight. So then we move over to our top shelf support. If you look on the bottom of it, we have a C. That C also has a corresponding location. Finally, over to our top shelf. Our top shelf now has an A. And over here we've got a corresponding A. Slide those 2 pieces together. And now we're pretty close to have everything actually ready to go. Our header just slides into the opening at the top, seats itself right in that position. The only thing that's really left to do is attach our ribbon and to peel the protective wrap. So it's got a little bit of a fogged, faded look right now to it, but once this is peeled off and we've got a me around here. We'll have it on here so you can peel this wrapper off of protective film and then you get a nice glossy finish on the graphics. Okay, so over to our ribbon now. So our ribbon will be wrapped up. We want to unpack our ribbon. And our ribbon has a starting point, okay, which has an angle cut onto it and a hole. So that's where our one loose screw will end up going. So we'll feed the screw through the ribbon. Maybe it's a good idea to start peeling this back a little bit before the protection on it. That way you won't be ripping it around the screw head. Okay, so we take this ribbon, through the hole into the wood. You can get that snugged, but maybe not quite tight yet. We'll get all the ribbon points tightened up. So here, what we'll do, we'll peel this ribbon back a little bit and we'll move along. Whenever you're doing this for yourself in the stores, we'll want to peel this protective wrap all the way through so you're not on top of the screw, but we're going to back this screw out. Feed the screw back through the ribbon. And just snug it up gently and carry on down to the next spot. So the next hole in the ribbon corresponds to the next spot on the shelf, where we repeat that step where we back the screw out. Start it. And one final location. That's it. So now that they're all snugged up, you can kind of dress this up, angle them however you please. I think that looks pretty decent here for this one. Snug this one up. And that should be the finished display ready to load up with product.